Today we're making delicious sugar-free caramel without any butter or heavy cream, which means that it's very much diet-friendly. It has at least 10 times fewer calories and can be enjoyed practically endlessly. I'll show you two different types of caramel, one that is thick and chewy, almost like a toffee, and the other that is gooey, liquidy, like a salted caramel syrup. And this caramel will be only 100 calories per 100 grams and 10 grams of protein as a bonus for you. We actually have three ingredients today. It is 50 milliliters of regular milk, 25 grams of dry skim milk to thicken the caramel and give it that creamy, slightly salty flavor as we would have with heavy cream or butter. And also 50 grams of allulose, which is a 0-calorie sweetener. First, toss the allulose into a saucepan and warm it over medium heat around 4 out of 9 in my stove. Now, before you ask if allulose can be replaced with something else, let me clarify, the answer is no. And here's why. It is the one and only 0-calorie sweetener that can caramelize like a real sugar. There is absolutely no other sugar substitute that can do that. But today I will not only tell you, I will try my best. Honestly, I will do my best to make caramel out of erythritol-based monk fruit sweetener. And you will see yourself what we get. Now let's check our allulose, how it's warming in the pan. As you can see, it has dissolved quite quickly. It just needs another minute. Now let's check my monk fruit sweetener based on erythritol. This sweetener also dissolved quite quickly, but as soon as the temperature drops, it's recrystallizing again, even on my spatula. And if you've ever baked with erythritol and you've likely noticed that as soon as your cake or your pancakes based on erythritol chilled, or if you store them in a fridge, you are tasting that gritty, like sandy texture of sugar crystals on your teeth. Okay, so both of our sweeteners are melted, and now we have the point where all the differences are getting obvious. So on the left side we have our allulose sweetener, and on the right side monk fruit sweetener based on erythritol. Look at the allulose. It's already started to look a little bit golden and started to simmer, while monk fruit is just burning. You can never tell, but well, you can see this little bit smoke without fire here, but my kitchen, guys, it smells disgusting right now. But we don't see any simmering or any change of color, and we will never see. In the meantime, let's mix the warm milk. I heated it in the microwave with the dry skim milk. If it clumps, just blend it until smooth. Now let's return to the sweeteners and quickly mix in our milk. So as we're pouring milk into our allulose, we're getting our thick caramel. But as we're pouring milk into our monk fruit and erythritol blend, we're getting just milk proteins curdled and burned by the temperature of the erythritol. Okay, now let's fully switch to the allulose and let's set aside for a moment our erythritol caramelization. I will show you the results at the end of this video. We will try and taste both of the caramels and we will see the differences. You will see my reaction, my face when I'm trying this erythritol caramel, but now let's fully switch to the allulose. I will mix in half of this milk mixture, and this gives us thick and dense caramel, almost like a toffee. At first, it may seem like there are still sugar granules, but they will dissolve as the caramel cools and you will mix it well. Look at this beautiful caramel after cooling and mixing. This one has about 50 calories and 5 grams of protein in it. Now let's make the thinner caramel, like a sauce. I'll simply return this caramel to the saucepan and add the remaining milk mixture. By the way, if you know from the beginning that you want a thinner sauce, you can mix everything at once if you prefer. Okay, we will wait a little bit for it to combine together and thickens for a little bit, mix it again and pour it into a jar to cool. Give it another stir after it cools and your caramel is ready. Even after standing an overnight in my fridge, it won't crystallize and will remain creamy. If it thickens in your fridge, just heat it in the microwave for 10 to 30 seconds to make it runny again. Let's just give it a try. It's perfect. Now let's check our caramel made from erythritol. I'm so sorry guys, it's just too painful. I believe my kitchen is still smelling like this burnt milk. If you've ever tried to, not tried, I'm pretty sure that you haven't tried to do it like intentional, but if you've ever left your morning oats But yeah, you pour some milk, you turn on the heat, and you just rush somewhere to do your morning routine. You forgot completely about your oats, and it just burned to your saucepan, and you just smelling it, realizing, wow, I have to wash it, like it's too dark, it's stinky. That's exactly the smell of this erythritol based caramel. But let's check. Do you really need me to try this? Oh, you really do? I thought that you're my subscribers, we're kind of friends and you like me. Okay. I'll just close my eyes. I will close my nose. I wish I could close my mouth as well, but... Do you see the difference? Okay, let's just agree that it's definitely not caramel, and it's not even erythritol any longer, despite the fact that it looks like just recrystallized erythritol. It tastes like burnt milk with sand. Not sweet at all. A bit of cooling, minty effect without mint. No, it's a strange way to describe it, but you will never gonna try this, right? So now you know that I've been there, I've done everything, I tried all the recipes, so you will never have something like this following some other videos. If I see something like this, I will never post it. See you!